We're beginning to see a bit of movement here, even behind me here. The stage is starting to take shape here where the president will take that 21-gun salute. So things are going to start heating up here in the afternoon. But of course, as we have been doing all morning, we're taking political reactions here on the steps of the Cape Town City Hall. Now let's talk water infrastructure, water provision, or the lack thereof in some parts of the country. Pemmy Majodina is Water and Sanitation Minister, or should I say Babes Wamanzi?
Babes Wamanzi.
Babes Wamanzi. Thank you so much for making time with us. Yesterday, one of the GNU partners, DA leader John Steenhuisen, characterized the water infrastructure and provision in the country as a crisis. Do you agree with that sentiment?
I fully agree. It is a crisis because the growing population and the growing economy versus the ailing and aging infrastructure, it does not mix. The demand for water is growing on a daily basis, but the water infrastructure, which is in the main the responsibility of municipalities that are unable to maintain the infrastructure that was not meant for the growing population, so it has given up. So for us to fix water provision, we must fix the water resource infrastructure first in municipalities. Secondly, the non-payment of services, which is water. Municipalities don't have any revenue that they collect from the users. The user pay policy is not working. Thirdly, the leakages that are there, the illegal connections, the non-enforcement of bylaws, the water tankering, the vandalism in the infrastructure, they make us to be in the crisis. But when it comes to water resource and the balance of water, we are very good in terms of water balance. We are responsible for abstracting water from the river to the dam, from the dam to the water treatment plant, then from the reservoir to the pump to the tap. It is the responsibility of municipality enshrined in the constitution. But we have top 100 municipalities that are unable to perform that function. Ours is to give them support. That the term crisis is crisis when it comes to reticulation and provision of that water.
Are you able to quantify how many South Africans do not get clean water?
We used to be at 89% of people getting water, but now we have since decreased to 64%, which is not good, because water unfortunately has no substitute, and therefore the president have said water must be treated the way the electricity was treated to ensure that we don't get into the crisis. So we need more than 3 trillion rands to deal with that, but there are other ways that we could use. We depend solely on surface water. We have not explored underground water. We have not explored desalination of seawater. So there are many things in the basket that we have to start with, but the basic and the fundamental human right, which everyone must benefit, is water. And I feel for all South Africans, we are responsible for 63 million of South Africans that don't get water. We are saying let's start with the basics, that of 200 meters of RDP standard, which is just not there, because people who are supposed to get water from the taps are there standing very dry. It's unfortunate. But because now it has been declared as priority number 1, we have unblocked 110 billion 14 mega project where we are building more capacity, rising the big dams so that we can have more water.
All right, thank you so much, Pemmy Majodina, always speaking so passionately about your portfolio, Water and Sanitation Minister Pemmy Majodina.